Well, we might as well start this sometime, I guess. Hello, guys. Welcome in. I'm the dreaded Piper here. Welcome to my channel. How you guys been? It's been a while. Well, today is going to be a new day for everybody, isn't it? Today we're going to go to the doctor. Dr. Graybow. And in it, we have burley without the bite. That's what it says. And I want to tell you, it's really, really good. Let me get on to. I haven't had my cup of tea yet, so forgive me here. If you're drinking tea, coffee, or whatever, cheers. And today in my cup I have an apple woolly mint tea. And it's grown here and on our little farm here in Fox Chase Gardens. Yeah, it's very unique. It's a mint, a little bit of a ginger, but I can taste hints of like a lemongrass and just a touch of, I can imagine a morning rain in the mountains. Yeah, whenever he harvests this, he gets up real early in the morning when the dew's still on the tea leaves, and he gets out there with some type of a container, probably stainless steel, and he waits and he takes each leaf until he gets enough to do a cup. And man, it's amazing, and that's his payment for what we're working out about that YouTube thing. He making hats. That's matter of fact, that's what he made here. But that's a whole nother story. Maybe we can get to that today. But I wanted to talk about the Dr. Graybow, and I think it ties in with a lot of people out there that might be challenged when it comes to teeth, and you might be missing a few. Okay, the Dr. Graybow Bulldog estate pipe. I absolutely love these because the stem is perfect. It's not too big, it's not too little. Dr. Graybow, Sparta, North Carolina. Shout out to my North Carolina people. And yes, I am originally from North Carolina, born in Beaufort, South Carolina. So anyway, I think via way of Italy originally, and then Sparta, North Carolina. I know they're not making them there anymore, but the older Dr. Graybows are amazing. So here we go, the Dr. Graybow Bulldog going in with the burley without the bite. That finish is like cereal, or like not Captain Crunch, but it's just a touch of sweetness. And yeah, I packed it kind of tight, kind of full, because cheat or spoiler, I've already tried some of this and I knew it was good. So I'm gonna try to get as much in the bowl as I can. So with my tea and my burley without the bite, my Dr. Graybow. And speaking of Dr. Graybow, today I was on my way to the dentist. And everybody, I'm sure you guys have been to the dentist, especially as you get older. They're like diamonds. Remember we talked about that? You don't want to lose them. So I had a doctor's appointment, a dentist appointment. And I went down there. And his name was Dr. Lane. I'll never forget it because I thought it was funny. It was like, some of my favorite tobacco is Lane. So anyway, I went there about my tooth. I've been telling you about I can't clench because of my tooth. And yeah, he sold me this pipe actually. I got another one over here too. He says they're different, but I tell you, they look absolutely the same. Anyway, that's part of the story. That's where it gets kind of fishy. You people out there like Winslow that like to fish, that it's getting kind of fishy, so you might like this part. So I went there to get my tooth. Went there to get my teeth in. He put a partial in there, and he told me that he gave me this pipe, and he told me that he had some special tobacco for me until I get my dentures back, or my whatever you want to call them, a partial, a full, whatever those medical terms are. So he gave me this tobacco until I got my teeth back in. And it's called Burley Without the Bite. Now I understand. So story has it is that he invented this. See, I thought it was like Lane that did it. And it was really, because this is Dr. Lane. Now, that's a whole nother story about how that got started. But let me just stay on this story. There's a tobacco out for people that don't have teeth. Did y'all know that? It's Burley Light Without the Bite. At least that's what I'm going to call it. You know, it's a weird world out here in this pipe community. And people that sell pipes, I think they're taking advantage of us because they know we're older. And maybe we don't remember, we kind of forget or something, but might be something we want to talk to the pipe philosopher about. And talk about the FPB or something. Maybe get them involved, because this has been going on now. I don't know if it's just me. Yeah. And anyway, so I've been smoking this until I can get my teeth in. But to be honest with you, I kind of hope I don't get my teeth for a while, because this stuff's really good. And I've been reading that you're not supposed to smoke it if you have teeth. I'm thinking that maybe that does something to your teeth. So if there's any of you guys in the community that have teeth, you might not want to try this. You know, and I'm not responsible if anything happens. Maybe I should have done a reclaimer or whatever that thing is, you know, about it. So I won't get sued. Because they're after me about the Bigfoot thing anyway. Yeah, you ain't got no teeth. We got tobacco now. And it's good, though. That's what's so funny. So I went down there, and man, you go in the office and there ain't no people working in there no more. They got fancy stuff down there. You know, like Rosie on the Jetsons, they got a person over there. Well, I don't know. It ain't a person. Oh, that's one of those people that were in there. He was in there a long time. I said, what is that thing over there? He says, one of them iRobots. And I said, okay, well, iPhone, AI, I understand. So now, wouldn't want to be like you if you were in there having to deal with that every day. I'm telling you. That's something you probably read in an Edgar Allan Poe book. You know. Sometimes you just need a turn of a friendly card when you're doing this stuff. You know, you got your tobacco at least. And then I got 2 pipes out of it. It was a great deal. I mean, $39 a month. And I get to go back, and I guess he's going to have tobacco that has, for people that have teeth. And I'm kind of curious about what it's going to be. I'll keep y'all posted because I know you want to know. Yeah. Going on 10 minutes now. 10 minutes, Dougie Fresh. You're on. So, yeah. People with no teeth, they got a tobacco now. That beats everything. Well, almost. At least I ain't pooting, you know, and stinking up the place. But can you see that? Are they trying to tell me something? And I thought, you know, an old fart would be one thing, but I don't quite get this. I know what they put in there is good. It's I think it's some type of orange juice. They called it a Manosa, and I don't drink, so you know, I don't drink alcohol or anything like that. Well, maybe we'll just sit that over there because they've been watching my videos and I think they don't like me. I think they're just trying to help, you know. I'm going to sit that right there. You want some of that? Okay. Well, I got a lot of catching up to do. I don't know if you guys have time. I'm at 12 minutes, but yeah, it's been a lot of stuff going on about my hat. Well, I've been working out something with my son. He's been making my tea. He's been trying to make up, guys. I don't want y'all to think bad of him or anything. He was just doing what a kid has to do, you know, to get their video games, or I don't know what he's into anymore. All right, well, I digress, but about the hat. He makes my tea. He makes hats. Remember I told you I was going to have him make some hats? Well, he's getting pretty good, but I told him, I said, I need a hat. I need a cowboy hat. You know, like a hat somebody like, I don't know, Wenzel would make, you know, or wear, you know. Maybe he can make me one out of leather. But I got my son working on it. And anyway, I told him to make me a cowboy hat, and this is what he brings back. And I'm thinking, did I get any cigars with it or anything? You know, maybe he thought tobacco and I'm going to Cuba. I mean, what do you think? Does this even match with my image? This is the second Dr. Graybo, and he says it's different. And it's got the same thing in it because I can't smoke nothing else till I get my teeth. And they said they're coming. UPS, and I think UPS has gone out of business. I don't know. But they said they were going to call me. They don't even want to email me. They said they're going to call me. And I'm even used to getting texts. So it's funny. They got that iRobot thing in there, but they don't do no emails or nothing. I'll tell you one thing though. I was in there and he put in a practice pair, whatever you want to call it, a preliminary fitting or something. I thought it was a plumbing fixture. I didn't know when he said that. Brass fitting or something. Anyway, he did that fit, and man, I could clench really good when I had that thing in there. Well, the funny thing, there's another story to that if y'all got time. Funny thing about that, when I saw in the back there where he went to go, they were working on, I think that's where they're going to work on my partial or reclaim, whatever you call these things, dentures. Anyway, it was a wooden building back there, and it was way back there in the back. And I went back there. Man, the smell of horses and the horse flies were everywhere. And I went back there, and I saw this guy leaning over a horse, pulling teeth out of a horse, and I'm thinking, yeah, here we go again. Something ain't right, man. And I don't know. I'm going to check him out really good whenever I go back and see if he's been pulling horse teeth and putting them in people's heads. I don't know. I don't trust nobody no more. But you know, I guess if something happens that I find out that he's doing that, then I ain't going to do it, because I got his tobacco, and I'll find out what's in it, and I'll just make my own blend, and maybe, yeah, maybe I'll sell that tobacco for people with no teeth. Does that sound ugly? Would they strike me or flag me or whatever they do if I did that? Because, you know, people that don't have teeth, them's is people too. Yeah. And I still got, they started bringing the water back. Man, I'm going long now. Anyway, they brought the water back. That'll be another story. I mean, we can talk that about, I guess everything going to be about hats and water and stuff. And anyway, he said his name was Dr. Graybo. That's what I thought he said, but it ended up being Dr. Lane. So I guess we'll call it Lane's Burley without the bite. Yeah. I wish I would have coined that phrase. Well, I'm going to run it on out. Let y'all relax a little bit and give your ears a break here from my running mouth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you see that? Man almighty. Well, I see you really started doing a lot better. Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It just seems that way, but it's not, is it? You know? It never is. Good thing you didn't react on that. Things are never as bad as they seem. Has anybody told you today how special you are? How much you're needed and wanted and loved? Well, I love you. I do. And I think about what you're going through, and that you're going to get through it. So that's what I speak, and I speak those things into existence. And if you fail, just go by the library. Section E down there on spiritual improvement aisle, and get you that book about how to be the right person. You want to talk or you want to listen to them? Because meditating, that's listening. And praying, that's talking. We talk way too much. So let's start listening. All right, gone on long enough. Wow, the longest one yet probably. This is the dreaded piper from the Pacific Northwest. telling you that God loves you and he's sending his peace, light, and love your way. So lasso that thing. Lasso it. Come on.